All right, that locomotive continues, folks. Bitcoin ETFs trading 111 billion last month, triple what they did in January and February. With us now, Pomp Investment investor Anthony Pompliano. You know, Pomp, this is the kind of thing you talked about, right? I mean, the demand has been absolutely through the roof. And here's the interesting thing, though. Because it went, I guess, what was the high recently? 75, 72, something like
72,000.
that? 72,000. It's pulled back to 65,000. A narrative they're out there now saying, see, gold is up and Bitcoin is down. It's not a store of value. What do you say to folks who are saying maybe it's got some investment opportunities, trading opportunities, but it still hasn't proven itself as a store of value?
Well, when you want to store value, usually what you're talking about is not storing value from yesterday to today. What you're trying to store value is from today for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, right? And so when I think of Bitcoin, I think about, can I actually preserve my economic value for my kids or my grandchildren? And right now, Bitcoin, I think, is probably the best place that you're going to be able to do that. Now, if we go and we look at what people have been historically using as a store of value, there's gold and there's dollars. Gold is up. It's near an all-time high. But we're talking about now it hits an all-time high because when it goes up $10, $20, $30, right? These moves aren't meaningful to people who buy gold right here and see a $30, $40, $50 increase in the price. Now, the dollar is down in purchasing power terms, right, 25% since 2020. So you've lost 25% of your purchasing power in 4 years. Bitcoin during that same time period is up 800%. And so what I think people are starting to realize is, wait a minute, if I store some or a large portion of my wealth in Bitcoin, everything around me gets cheaper over time rather than more expensive, and that's what you want out of a store of value.
Larry Fink on our network last week made a lot of news. I mean, are you surprised at how much someone like him, he has come around? I mean, a couple of years ago, he was definitely in a no Bitcoin camp.
Yeah. Well, I know that there was a lot of people who spent a lot of time with him, really educating him. And I think that both Larry Fink and the folks at BlackRock don't get enough credit for the work that they put into it. This is not a, hey, I woke up one day and all of a sudden I think Bitcoin's good now. Right? They went and they did the work. They did the research. They really spent a lot of time. There's a gentleman over there, Robbie Mitchnick, who leads digital assets. He spent a bunch of time talking internally with folks, really trying to make sure that everyone knew what is it that we're going to be buying and offering to clients. Now, Larry Fink is one of the kings of finance. If Larry Fink says, hey, I think this has got a shot, people are going to listen. Sure. And so what's interesting is the messenger really matters. There's things that Bitcoiners have been saying for 10, 15 years, but now all of a sudden when it comes from Larry Fink, it has a different weight to it. Yeah. And so I think that we should only continue to see the traditional finance folks kind of take those same talking points and repeat them in different mediums.
You know, it's like every parent knows that, right? You can tell your kids something over and over again, and Taylor Swift says it, then it's right. Okay, let's put up this chart. This is a chart from our friend Urian Timmer, who is really just absolutely amazing. And it shows Bitcoin's risk-reward ratio, folks. This is going to blow your mind because you're going to see a lot of dots, a lot of bubbles up there, all confusing, except look at the top corner, right? Look at the top right corner up there all by itself. That's Bitcoin. The rest of those bubbles all jammed up, that's all the other assets, risk versus reward. So what does that tell you? Like, does it mean, to me, it means, okay, it still may be volatile, right? In the last 11 years, number one asset 8 times, the worst 3 times.
Yes.
So buckle up, boys and girls, but you want to be there?
So if you go back over 10 years now, Bitcoin's compound annual growth rate for a decade is 60% or higher. And so when you look at that, you say to yourself, okay, obviously it is going up in price. But the question is, if you're building a portfolio, the average investor is not going to go put 100% of their portfolio in one asset like Bitcoin. Right. Instead, what they want to do, as we've seen through various portfolio constructions, et cetera, is you want to take a couple non-correlated assets, put them together, and then have a portfolio that should do well over time. Bitcoin tends to be very low correlation or no correlation to traditional assets. It goes up a lot. It is volatile along the way. And so the key thing with Bitcoin is if you think that you're going to speculate or you're going to gamble or you're going to trade this thing, you probably aren't going to do so hot. But if you can simply learn to just buy an asset, hold it for the long term, Bitcoin's been very good to those investors, and I think that it'll continue to do that moving forward.
So 30 seconds, the halving thing we talked about before, could that be a sell on the news kind of event?
Again, Bitcoin goes up and down a lot day to day, and I think that if people are looking at that, anything could happen. Sure. Price could go up, it could go sideways, it could go down, right? But I do think that the halving is just classic economics 101. If you cut the incoming supply from 900 Bitcoin to 450, and demand just stays the same. We don't need more demand for the price to go up. We just need demand to stay the same, cut the supply in half, and then you should have price go up. Now, again, it's not going to happen overnight. It takes a few months in order for this to work into the market, and so I think that people should expect 6 to 12 months later to really see that material increase in price.
All right, great stuff.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You've been killing it, brother.